Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Now, Jotham, if I may, what was the spirit behind the Electoral Commission deciding that parties need to be registered with particular colors?
Well, that is a requirement of the law. And if you specifically address yourself to Section 7, 1, subsection C, each party that applies for registration has to provide the name and the symbol and the colors. So that is the requirement of the law.
Now, of course, there are various shades of blue, I mean myriads of them, and various shades of red and whatever. So how do you then decide that this blue and that blue are the same? Yet it's very clear in the color spectrum that blues are several shades.
Well, I hope, Mr. Kasumba, you don't draw me into the issues at the Electoral Commission right now. I'm no longer there. I can only comment that the relevance of colors is to distinguish parties. Because you know, when a party is registered, they are aspiring for power.
Okay.
And there has to be a distinction between Party A and Party B in terms of their manifesto, but also in terms of their logos and the colors. At the end of the day, parties want to know the memberships. If my color is yellow as a party, then I want to see how many yellows are there. If my color is red, then I want to see that support in red. So colors really are to distinguish parties. But we have to agree that they are popular colors. Colors are many, but there are those that are popular and familiar with the people. So each party would want to really look at that color that is commonly used or commonly understood by the people so that it becomes part of its party color.
Thank you. Well, from my art class, I know that there's a difference between royal blue, sky blue, cyan blue, and many other blues, but let's not go there. Do these colors have a perception, have an influence on voter perception?
To some extent, yes. Because you know, parties have their supporters. So, for example, the color for the NRM is yellow. You will find people putting on yellow to express their support for the party. Those whose colors are red, whose colors are blue, people are doing the same. Okay? So to some extent, yes, people would want to associate with their party by putting on shirts, by putting on bangles, by putting on capes that reflect the colors of their preferred parties.
So then, in that sense, is it important, as you raised with the law, that there is a marked difference between one party using blue, for instance, cyan blue, and another using sky or water blue?
I'm not so sure that parties use single colors. You may find there is blue, but there is also some color. But the dominant color could be blue, the dominant color could be yellow, it could be anything else. But you must also appreciate that I don't know how many parties now. By the time I was there, there were over 30 parties. So if they are going to share those colors, it is most likely that some will pick on colors that are already belonging to other parties, but just create a small distinction to distinguish themselves from others.
Jotham Tarimo, a former spokesperson of the Electoral Commission, thank you so much for making time